Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just to talk to you a little bit about going to conferences and summits and things like that. So Beachbody, we have our annual conference is usually takes place in June. This year it took place in July, and next year is going to take place at the end of July. It's like they're pushing it further back. It's funny, these summits used to take place in the middle of June, and now next year is going to be at the end of July. Anyway, what I like about going to these conferences, you cannot recreate the experience of a conference at home watching everything on DVD or YouTube or whatever, because I've had multiple conversations one-on-one with people that would not have occurred if I was at home in my man cave watching these videos. You cannot recreate those conversations, those spontaneous conversations as I'm standing in line at Panera. You know, you cannot recreate the emotion that you see in people's faces when a speaker says something that really hits their heart and the applause. So I encourage you, whatever thing you're into, whether it's a beach body, which I hope you are, whether it's your specialty of your practice, do yourself a favor. Actually, go attend a live event, and it doesn't even have to be your in your profession. For instance, at some point, I would like to attend a conference, for instance, like a Tony Robbins conference or a Danny Mitchell conference, because again, you cannot recreate that experience at home. Don't get me wrong, the content of the material is going to be the same, whether you watch it at home or you watch it or you're live in person. But a lot of times, and don't get me wrong, in life, you don't want to wait for the emotion to get you motivated. But here's the thing about it helps. Sometimes you get that emotion to get you kick-started to the point that okay, now I know how it feels to get things moving. Now, if I don't have this motivation, emotion to get started, I'm still to get things moving. But it's good to know at least some of the time I'm going to have that emotion, because I'm going to go back and think about my experience at Summit. Plus, you get the spontaneous conversations, whether you're standing in line at Panera, like I said before, or you're waiting for something, or you're just coaches are just bullshitting at the bar as you're celebrating. You get these random ideas from total strangers. You form these connections. And there are some people there who I'm collaborating with right now. They're not even part of my same Beachbody team, but because I saw them at this summit, we're collaborating. We're trying to do something to help the business. Oh, God, my ghetto. The business as a whole, simply because I went to this summit. So because, I had a good interaction with another doctor, and then another doctor contacted me while at the conference, and he was there, but we didn't meet up. But just from being there, I feel like it's going to help my business, because just knowing that we're all after the same common goal of helping people while keeping this company alive is valuable. So go to as many conferences as you can. Even if you don't go to a conference related to your job, go to a self-development conference. A conference led by Danny Mitchell, John Maxwell, or Tony Robbins. Go. It's worth it to get that. I honestly feel you get. Why do you think people go to church? Let's be honest. Besides the spiritual, so why do you think people go to church? There's something you get from being in a congregation full of people rather than at home reading your Bible on your own. Even with our Beachbody challenges, it's something that we get for getting together and doing these fit clubs that's different than what we do it on our own. There's something we get even from virtually, like the challenge groups I have virtually. We get together virtually on Facebook and say we did this workout. It's something about getting together with people that actually makes things work, but makes it easier to do things, makes it more fun to do things, it makes it more effective to do things. You get more ideas. So let's get together.